Hi everyone, my name is Aliyah. Welcome to my channel. Every now and then I like to do a quick little introduction because some of you know who I am, some of you don't. And so, like I said, my name is Aliyah. I am a wife of, I want to say we're going to be 15 years this year, but I can't remember. Isn't that crazy? But anyway, we've been together forever. And we have 3 boys, which are homeschooled. They're 12, almost 12, almost 11 in June. So I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 6-year-old. And I homeschool all 3. And what else do I do? I serve. That's why my channel is Life of a Servant. And I just share whatever I really want on this channel. My husband is always like, have a ball, have a ball. So anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update on January because that was the last time that I posted, I believe. So January was okay. I didn't get to my goal. Like, beginning of January was really tough. Just really getting in the groove, back into the groove of homeschool. And then things just got a little hormonal, if you know what I mean. So I had to deal with that and just kind of like find energy to do what I needed to do. But by the 3rd week of, or towards the end of the 2nd week of January, I was like, come on, let's go. Talking to myself, I can do this, right? So that's what I did. And I did my, I was able to get my steps in. I still got my workouts in. I finished the book of Jeremiah, which was going to happen because I didn't have much further to go. What else was my goals? Tracking my calories. That was a tough one. That continues to be a challenge for me, but the reason why I don't want to give up on it, even if I'm not successful each day, I want to do it more times than not, because that's going to train me to stay in a calorie deficit so I can lose weight. And in order for me to do that, I have to be in a calorie deficit. So here we are. I think that was it for January. So February is a new month. It's February 2nd. And February 1st, yesterday, was not the best for me. I just felt like it was just one of those days. And we're just going to leave it like that. But that's okay. So my February goals this month will be, I'm going to be implementing the Fly Lady system. I never really stopped doing it, but I never really did exactly what I was supposed to do when I was supposed to do it. It was always kind of like sporadic and here and there, but I really want to try to focus on getting to like in the system, like applying the system, working the system, making the system work for me so I can be like a little bit better at it. So I'm only going to focus on the weekly plan, and maybe I'll talk about that in another video, but there is a weekly layout that you do Monday through Saturday, okay? And then I'm going to be doing 10,500 steps, so I'm basically adding an additional 500 steps to my 10,000, and that's going to be challenging because I barely get my 10,000 in. Like, if I don't do my workouts in the morning, intentional walking workouts, which I follow now, workouts by ZZ. She's great videos. I enjoy walking with her. I tend to listen to something else while I'm walking, but yeah, that's what I've been doing, and that's been helping me get to my 10,000. So we gotta step it up, okay? And I still do Caroline Gravon, but I do her maybe about 3 to 4 times out the week instead of every day. Now I pretty much work out 7 days generally. But yesterday, I didn't work out, and I felt like not the best. And I really wish I would have worked out, but that's fine. The next thing I'm going to be doing and focusing on is being more intentional with my morning devotions. So I already read my Bible sort of like doing my own thing. I'm in the book of Lamentations now, which won't take me very long to get through. Then I'm going to be jumping right into the book of Ezekiel. But what I mean by morning devotion is, so I am following along. So at my church, my Sunday school, we're going through this book, which I absolutely love. And I love my Sunday school. We get to come together, sit at a round table and discuss the Word of God. And I love that. It's nothing like discussing the Word of God. I mean, it's just so edifying. So in this book, they have like day 1, day 2, all the way to day 5, and I don't always do my days. I get my reading done, and then we have a portion in the book of what we kind of focus on. This is like the group section, and we kind of discuss some of the points and read the passages together and things like that. But I want to be more intentional about reading the dedicated daily devotions. They're really good. I really enjoy doing that, and I'm actually going to share a little bit of that at the end of this video. The next thing I'm going to be doing, I'm also using this book by Erin Condren. I had bought this when I was trying out a new planner, and I like it. It just took me a while to figure out what I'm going to do with it, and I feel like I'm going to be using it for, how I've been trying to use it is to track. So track my weight, track my workouts a little bit, track, just get in the habit of tracking. And so, and then I'm going to be doing 10 YouTube videos this month. So that's my goal. I'm hoping to do it. And I found something that I really enjoyed doing. I'm going to share that in a moment. So those are my February goals. January was good. I learned a lot, and it's in the past, and now we're moving into February. Like I said, yesterday wasn't the best, but that's okay. I'm going to just get back into my plan. It's laid out for me, and I'm going to do it. So it is now 5:11, so I'm going to I got to wrap this up because I got to go work out because I missed my workout yesterday. So my new YouTube videos, well, not my new YouTube videos, I'm going to be adding a different kind of content. So I already added I do a little bit of homeschool. I do a little bit of just me, right? And another part of me is what I actually watch on YouTube. And I have been watching a lot of discernment ministry channels. I didn't even know that that's what they were called, honestly. But I love, like, one of my favorites is Fighting for the Faith. And he really got the ball rolling on a lot of things. And so channels like him, I really enjoy watching, and seeing him go through the scriptures and comparing what the teacher, preacher is doing, like how they're handling the Word of God to actually what the Word of God says. Did I say that right? Basically, he compares what the people are saying to the Word of God. And I love that, and I wish we need more of that. I feel like the gospel message just gets like so like watered down. It doesn't even get mentioned sometimes. It gets kind of like thrown in there at times, and I notice that now a lot more. And when I listen to people, I'm like, what did they say? They're supposed to be a pastor. They have a duty. They have a duty to the congregation. So anyway, I am going to be trying some commentary, some reaction videos, which I really enjoy watching. A lot of it is going to be it's going to be mostly Christian content. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to be getting into. I already did my first video, which was okay. I'm going to get better with time. But yeah, hopefully it works out. I enjoy doing it, so I'm definitely going to be doing more of it. So I'm going to end this video with reading a portion from my devotion this morning. And it says, so we're reading through the book of Numbers now. And the title of the session is A Rebellious People. And it's so after the Exodus, and now they're in the wilderness, and so anyway, let me read the passage. Let me read, not the passage, I'm reading day 3 from this book. In our culture, confidence is not easy to come by. In an age in which we grow up in a stream of self-doubt, image maintenance, and cancellation, saying something or doing something bold feels too costly, doubly so when it comes to speaking and acting boldly for Christ. The reality that drumming up confidence by oneself is nearly impossible must mean that such confidence needs to come from elsewhere, from a different source. And there's more kind of getting into Joshua and Caleb. But basically, towards the end, it leads me to Hebrews 12, and I'm going to read verses 1 and 2. And so the question that you want to ask yourself, I guess, is, or the thought is, where do we get this confidence from, right? As a believer. So Hebrews chapter 12, starting with verse 1. And I'm going to stop at 2. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that is set before him, endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. So I just love that. And leave you with that. We find our confidence in Jesus, and I'm so grateful for that. I hope you guys are well. I'm doing pretty good. Definitely much better than yesterday. I'm going to go get my workout in and get this day started. Did my morning devotion. I'm done. Hope you guys are well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.